Alright, so patch notes for global have just come out, and I was very curious to see what was going to release this week for global, because obviously what we would expect is mono, and she is here today, but global got the vote for the anniversary banner at the same time as JP, and I was wondering if they were going to do a repeat of what they did with the half anniversary. It was New Year's. It was New Year's for Trader Melly, right? Half anniversary was King. What was Trader Melly half anniversary and New Year's? Doesn't matter. Trader Melly. When Trader Melly happened, it was New Year's. They cut global a week short and made so global and JP were almost basically at the same time. JP got the update on Thursday and global got the update next Tuesday. So just like 5 days separated. And I was wondering if they were going to do the same for anniversary because of that, but it seems like not. We are getting the mono banner because unless they drop the anniversary next week. But the thing I was going to see if you would tell is JP right now, if you don't know, let me open up JP. Give me a second. Oh, okay. Here's the mono banner I was going to show, but has this free banner. Free, you can see I can use gems, but you get you're going to get 14 multis for free. You log in, and every day that you log in, you can do a free multi. You don't get any tickets for it, you just do the free multi. And if you want to, you can go more than the 14 to get like Merlin and stuff. I would recommend that when this banner comes on global, if anyone's gonna do above the free multis, the 15th multi is Green Galfer or Zeldris. I do recommend this one, especially for free-to-play players, because Green Galfer is still just terrific. If you happen to be a free-to-play player with a 6/6 Galfer and a Zeldris that you don't use, then I guess not. But for the majority of you, having either your first Green Galfer or an extra copy of him is really good. We're going to talk about this free banner in a second and go back to the patch notes. We are getting mono for global this week, so we're not getting the free banner. It can still happen the next week. Anniversary does drop for global. Again, they did that for Trader Melly. They did, and they could do it again. I hope they don't, because that would be shafting global of 1 week of saving for gems. And if you remember what happened during Trader Melly afterwards, we were like, oh, so is global now forever gonna be, a few days short? That's not that, that's not the worst, Global players have an advantage of knowing a little bit, being a little bit behind, knowing what's going on. But no, they just made global have 2 dead weeks, and then that was it. Yep, and then global became separated from JP again. But yeah, mono is a very fun character to use. I really like mono, but I will stress this right now. Even if you really liked her, if you've been watching the videos on her and you've just liked her design in general, I would not recommend any of you summon, especially before looking at what the anniversary character does. We don't know what the anniversary character will be, but we know the banner. The banner is already done, the voting period has ended, so we know that the banner will be Trader Melly on the banner, Festival King, and Margaret. I'm going to assume that it's only the top 3 festivals. If it is like top 5, that'd be great, but I'm assuming it's top 3. If it is top 5, the one in Banda would also be crazy. And, we meme the normal votes here. Green Askener is number 4. But even with the memes, the banner is incredibly stacked. Jormungandr, Megelda, Brynhildr, Skadi are characters that you don't just normally see in every banner. And Ragnarok Ban as well. I mean, he is a character that a lot of you should not have because it was such a trash banner, right? You are probably going to put Green Askener in the banner, though. I'm just letting you know. But the banner is stacked, is incredibly stacked, and I very much would doubt that the anniversary character isn't just the best unit in the game. It will be. Whoever it is, if it's Elizabeth, how we're expecting to be, or whoever it is, it will likely be the best unit in the game. Because if you look at past anniversaries, Goddess Liz was the best unit in the game when she came out. You could argue maybe for Lost Vein, but she was. And Ban is still somehow around, so Ban is still a meta character. So yeah, I think skipping this banner is just second nature for any free-to-play players out there, unless you really want her. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what you do, I'm not your dad, but I think at least waiting is best. Like, a lot of people are saying, oh, if it's Elizabeth, I'm gonna summon for mono because I care more for the character, not, you know, summoning. I just summon for whatever banner I want mono, she looks cool. Fair enough. I think that's a very valid point. But I'll still recommend waiting because we don't even know if it is actually Elizabeth. But yeah, she's really good. Again, I don't think I have to go too much in detail. You guys know what she does. I made 10 videos on her, but she's a really good DPS. Relics for Sigurd and Brynhildr are up. I mean, I would recommend giving to Brynhildr if you want her for your bird team. If you use her on the bird team, it's not a bad idea to give it to her because she's just getting an extra attack buff. It's not the best relic, honestly. It's really not, but if it's a relic that helps you grind other relics, and it's bird mats. People are asking constantly what mats it is, and it's bird mats. But yeah, it is a relic that helps get you other relics. And Sigurd, it's fun. I mean, again, Sigurd I don't know if I would recommend unless you really like Sigurd, but she is more usable. Yeah, there's the Charismatic for mono, whatever events here, these build events or whatever that you can do. These bosses are returning. They have not upped the difficulty on them, so you just one-turn them every time because they still think we are in 2020. These costumes are coming back. The Disaster, Battle Exchange. It's funny that, you know, Camilla has an extra cosmetic here, but she doesn't have an extra unit. One day, maybe. And that's about it for the update. I mean, the update is not very big, and I was relieved to see that Global is not getting the free banner this week, and it's actually gonna go to regular schedule because, you know, we did just have a big banner. Slime was a banner that a lot of people summoned on. Like, majority of players I know summoned on Slime because it's very exclusive. And not giving low players the regular time to wait for anniversary to save an extra month there to summon for anniversary would be a bit of a shaft. But, you know, next week we should be getting this. You guys should be getting this banner on Global here. And again, at 300 you get the free Ascanor or Goddess Liz. If you have 6/6 Ascanor, I guess get Goddess Liz, but Goddess Liz has been fading into obscurity. And if the anniversary character is Elizabeth, like we've been getting an insane amount of leaks about, then the one is a no-brainer. Getting an extra copy for him for his ultimate. I don't know how this banner actually works. There's a timer. I guess if you miss a login, it's not like the tickets. If you log in and you don't do the multi, I think you're gonna lose a free multi. I don't know, because this timer started when the banner started, and the timer is 14 days, and you get 14 multis. I don't know if they're gonna take out the banner as soon as the timer is done. That would be weird, because that would just mean that if you miss a single login, you can't get, obviously, 14, right? Which is, again, usually they give tickets, and even if you miss a few logins here and there, you can still get like all the free multis that you need. They are being a little weird about this banner, so don't miss any logins on this banner right here. I'm giving you the warning right now, or you might end up missing a free multi. Also, if you do want to go for the 15th multi, do it before the timer ends. I'm very weird about this. Also, the mono banner, again, is not that great. Like, again, the anniversary banner is just, it's gonna be much better. They purposely put units that wouldn't be an anniversary banner, like you know, all these summer characters, you know, bring Roxy, Redchin, the Halloween characters here, Blue Lilia, which is interesting. But yeah, I recommend skipping, but you do whatever you want until you're dead.